to the Overshare Pamphlet. My name is Rob, and I'm the host of this one-man show. Once again, my voice is gone. Man, I don't know. It's always because I always record in the weekends, and I always go out in the weekends, and I always create a ruckus. I create a situation wherever I go to. It's just insane. But yeah, welcome back to the podcast. We're getting close to Easter, and I am gonna be away for the last weekend, I guess. It's gonna be in between basically the last few days of March and the first few days of April. I'm actually coming back. I'm gonna come back here in London on the 7th of April, which is like a good week, a good week off. Excited about that. I'm ready to be on leave, and to be just like enjoying my time. Like my holiday. But anyways, I think first of all, I wanna compliment the night scene in London. Is just always I'm always in awe because I've been going out so much and I'm like enjoying every single moment of it, and I'm not getting tired of it, which is very weird. Like I thought it was gonna be just like a very short-lived phase, but it's already almost 6 months of me going out consistently, like bars, clubs, everything. So yeah, like London has the best, nightlife, I guess. Like it has a very cool, and you know what I really like about it is that compared to other European cities, of course, England has just like cultural thing, maybe I don't know, that they close all bars or whatever at a certain time. Like they don't stay open the whole night. Usually clubs close at like 2, maximum 3 a.m. And I kind of dig it because you can have, well, everything first of all starts earlier here. Like you have dinner earlier, you go like to eat earlier, you go out for drinks earlier, and then you like, if you want to go clubbing. But usually the time you get to a club is like 10 or 11, and you stay there for a couple of hours, of course, or like if you want to until 2. But it's a vibe because also the night technically finishes at decent time. Even if you push yourself to like get you know finish it at 2, you still have good enough time to get home by 3 or something, and you can sleep a decent time. And it works. I think it's a very like smart way of like planning your night out. Like you're forced to plan it this way, but it saves you a lot of time. I think it uses your time in a very smart way. So, and also some of the places are incredible. So yeah, that's that about that. Very impressed with the whole shebang. So yeah. But anyways, today I'm talking about something very interesting. I mean, I think the way I'm gonna like format this is more like a general thing. Like I'm gonna say like I'm not gonna like probably split it. Well, maybe I will split it in like. Well, actually, I won't because they're all like mini stories, I guess. But it's gonna be some sort of like pop culture roundup in a way because so much has happened, and we're talking about. I'm talking specifically about Kate Middleton, of course. Where the fuck is she at? Like the theories, the conspiracies are going nuts. Then I want to talk also about, I don't know, because I'm very interested in this drama, but the Miley Cyrus family drama that's going on right now. We're talking about her mom, her dad, her sister as well. They're all involved in some sort of drama. Stay tuned for that. And of course, I want to talk about the Oscars because the Oscars happened this week, this past weekend. So yeah, I just want to talk a bit like about also that, some moments that I really enjoyed, winners that I kind of think deserved. And Emma Stone, of course, because she is always bringing it. So yeah, a lot happened. A lot happened. And so I'm gonna do like a bit of like a a roundup of all the things that happened this week, I guess. Yeah. So, but yeah, first of all, songs of the week. So, for songs of the week, I did save a lot of songs also because I had a house party on Friday at my place, and in the process, I rediscovered so many songs that I really enjoyed. But I think I'll try and start away from them because they're just like house party related. But these are some tracks that I really enjoyed. First one is Habits by Genevieve Stokes. Um, so I don't know why, but it's like the EP or whatever it is. It's called Habits Demo. So I don't know if it's a demo song or not, but the song is incredible. Very interesting like details. It's a very like oh, well, it's kind of acoustic, I guess. Kind of not really, but like it has a lot of like acoustic instruments. Let's just say that. Um, the cover art for this is incredible. It's like a bunny that is like turning into like a plant or something. It's great. It's nuts. Like it's insane. But the song is really really nice. It's very short to be fair. It's like 2:15. Yeah, 2 minutes 15 seconds. But it's very much incredible. Thank you very much. If you like something like a bit folkloristic and a bit more like acousticy, and you just wanna like have a chill vibe, but it's not a sad song, so it's also pretty good for that. So I would check it out. It's very good. So yeah, that's one. Now I also have three other songs here that I have to choose one from, I guess, because they're all from the same artist. Um, I talked about her the other week, actually. Her name is Dane, Daine. But I got, because of that song, I got more into her discography, and she has so many bangers, man. Like so many club bangers, I think. But the favorite, I think the one I'm gonna go for is Bite Back. Um, just incredible. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about because her vocals are always like processed in a way that they're very not muffled, but super edited, which is cool. Like it fits the vibe of the song, so incredible. But the production here is like insane. It has a bit of like a traveling sound that it goes like jumps up of an octave or something every chorus. Like no, I mean it's always it starts the same and it always jumps to that specific octave every chorus. It's just incredible. It's very synthy, very clubby. Um, yeah, so I like to put it on when I feel like a bad bitch again, but also because I love. Well, I put it in also in my clubbing playlist that I did with my friends for my house party, and it was just incredible stuff. Yeah, so look out for her. You know what I mean? Look out for her because she has some hot stuff. You know, she has some hot stuff. Then let's see. Next song that I want to talk about is probably going to be. Do you want to talk about this? Oh yeah, Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. So here's what happened. I rewatched on Thursday. I rewatched with a date. Ooh, but yeah, I rewatched Perks of Being a Wallflower, and the scene where the brother and the sister are dancing. I think it's like quite early on actually in the movie. It's not too far away, but yes, this song came up and I was like, holy shit, I forgot about this song. It's so fucking good. And I went into a whole like spiral of like playlists of like 80s themed playlists where they like songs they used to play in the clubs at the or like balls, I guess. Yeah, all the stuff. So, but this one is just incredible, and chorus is very catchy. Come on, Eileen, and all that stuff. Like it's very cute song. It's a very cute song, and then the best part is the bridge because they break down the beat, like they go super slow, and then it starts picking up, and it goes like nuts. And this, I think that's the bridge is also included in the dance scene that they do in Perks of Being a Wallflower. By the way, that movie still holds to this day. I kind of want to reread the book, but I'm also currently reading a very tough one as well. So I might have to finish that one, but it's a very long one. It's called A Little Life. The book I'm reading. But anyways, yeah, Perks of Being a Wallflower, incredible vibe, just beautiful movie, so deep, so honestly, like it covers suburbia so well. It's just incredible. I just love it. But yeah, the songs. Oof. Common Eileen is just has been on my mind a lot. I even running with this song in the background because it's just so good. Give it a shot. It's actually very very nice. I'm obsessed. Then The next one I want to talk about. The next one I want to talk about is probably. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be probably my last one. Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce. Like now you're gonna be like, what the hell? What do you mean? Like, look, I've never really truly listened to the Dangerously in Love album like on full. I don't know why. Maybe because I was too young. But this song, R&B, very vibey, very like sexy in that sense. And it's very like very much a product of its time, I guess. But it holds up so well, and it's about like of course loving yourself, like being okay with like being alone because you love yourself. You know what I mean? So period. Um, so yeah, incredible vibe, very vibey song, but I enjoyed it quite a lot, man. So this is definitely like a nice surprise because it's Dangerously in Love. When was it released? 2010 was it? Holy shit, 2003. So yeah, I was 3 years old. So damn it. Also, when I say that, I haven't checked out Casey Musgrave's new album. I know it came out on Friday, but I didn't have time to listen to it because I was quite busy. But I will listen to it. Perhaps, well, definitely this week. I don't know exactly when, but I will give it a shot. I will give it a listen because I love Casey. Some of Casey's songs are actually really good. Um, yeah, I assume it's country. Like that's what I'm assuming. The cover is kind of like it's kind of giving a golden hour again, but like the I don't know, the green version, I guess, because like it's in a field, while golden hour was like with a blue sky in the back. So, but it's very similar in the way it's like set up, I guess. It's just beautiful. It's just her and nature basically. So incredible. And her Spotify image is just so fucking funny. By the way, it's just her and a bunch of geese going up a hill. Like what the fuck? I'm so scared of geese. So that frightens me so much. But also, what the hell is going on? Like Casey, what the fuck? Maybe she's in her cottagecore era. I don't know. Like she's getting into that bag, girl. She's getting into like her what was that TikToker called? Ballerina, the one who like secretly was a rich influencer, was like cosplaying, playing these like cottage poor person kind of like act of it all. So, but yeah, she's kind of giving me that honestly. She's kind of giving ballerina for real, for real. But yeah, these are the songs of the week. I will check out the album and hopefully some jams come through. I haven't properly listened to any of the singles as well, so it's gonna be a full experience for me. So if it's good enough, I will probably do maybe also a review. We'll see. I'm open. I'm not opposed to doing that. Just need to be good, I just need to do the job. So we'll see about that. We'll see about that. But anyways, now we'll get into the main portion, of course, which is just me chit-chatting about the recent shenanigans in pop culture. I cannot wait to talk about Kate Middleton, but that will probably be the last topic. So I'm gonna go through the most harmless ones first. I'm gonna progress in terms of like insanity and like delusional nature, basically. So yeah, stay tuned for that. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Yay, yeah. I just came back from doing my laundry because this shit is wild. This shit is wild. But yes, it's time to actually talk tonight tonight about the Oscars, man. The 2024 Oscars were the 96th, I think, rendition of the Academy Awards. Yeah, so it was a wild season, honestly, for movies. We had a lot of like, honestly, there were so many. I'm glad to see there were so many like feminist movies in that sense. Um, so incredible stuff. Like for example, I think Anatomy of a Fall was also very feminist. Barbie, of course, and we had Poor Things, of course. So there was a lot of that. I'm very glad it was very female centric as well this time around. So yes, but incredible night. So for I'm just gonna like start off with like who won the Oscars, but like the main categories. Best Picture, there were so many great contenders, and it went to Oppenheimer, by of course Christopher Nolan. Um, Probably gonna get dragged for this, but I think Oppenheimer was good, but I don't know if it deserved Best Picture like compared to all the other contenders. I personally, if I have to be completely honest, I was rooting for Poor Things because it's such a an odd movie that I don't think you can like replicate that easily. Oppenheimer seems to me like one another like run of the mill Christopher Nolan movie, but like historical and all that stuff. Whatever. You know what? Like I mean, deserved. Christopher Nolan has put out so many incredible things, including his Batman movies, of course, and Interstellar and all that stuff. He's. I think it was also a way for the Academy to like basically praise his career and all that stuff because he's been doing movies for so long. But yeah, personally was rooting for Poor Things or the Anatomy of a Fall was incredible as well. Those were two great contenders, I think, but it's okay. We got what we got. Kudos to Christopher Nolan, of course, and like all the team that was involved with it because it was incredible. Best actor, actor in a leading role, but I think male actor, right? Yeah, yes. So we had Bradley Cooper for Maestro, terrible, and there were people like Cillian Murphy, Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction, and of course Cillian Murphy won for Oppenheimer. So yeah, Cillian Murphy's. I cannot complain about that. I think that is actually very well deserved because one thing about Cillian Murphy is that he's gonna act, and also all the memes about him looking like a lesbian teacher or something. It's so fucking like it's true. Like it kind of looks like a non-binary queen, like a non-binary in her 50s or something, like a teacher. They actually, like he actually gave me like English teacher for real. But yep, kudos to him. Like very glad that he won. Honestly, like he deserves it. He has such like a baby face. I don't know why. I want to just like squeeze his cheeks and be like, "Yeah, you made it." I don't know why, but yes, those that face, man, like is just, and also like his face acting in general, it's just like incredible. So yes, really liked it. Very cute. So that's another great thing. Actor in supporting role, male, of course, was this was tough. I personally had a favorite, which was of course Ryan Gosling for Barbie. He literally like played the character so well, and he didn't make it too misogynistic or like he embodied so many issues that are there with like toxic masculinity and like just in general man in society. So I was like very happy about what he did. He was an incredible also comedic relief for the entire movie. So I honestly thought it was a very important like he played a very important role in the movie in the Barbie movie. So, but he didn't win. The person who won was Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, and many people are saying this is a career award because he's also been in the game for so long. But this was not, in my opinion, his standout role. Like he's done so much better. I mean, it's such a great job in like the what was it what were they again? Like, oh my god, I can't remember. Like, he did like a detective movie, I think. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Sherlock Holmes, man, why am I so stupid? He did so many Sherlock Holmes movies, and the first one was honestly like incredible. He's a very good actor, but I don't think this was his highlight. Honestly, like didn't really have that great of a performance in my opinion here. Like not a significant one, not as much as like as that Ryan Gosling had in Barbie. So yeah, like oh well, but happy for that. But yeah, everyone is saying it's a more of a honorary like career achievement sort of like award in that sense. Like, it's not specific about the role, but more about like this whole career basically, which is I don't really get because awards are supposed to be about the product that you're actually they're the 2024 ones. Like they're not like um like spanning for like entire careers. But anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, Now, actress in a leading role. This is where I was like, you know what, I'm okay with whatever happened before. Like all the winners that I was rooting for, they didn't win. All the runner ups were not winning, so I was like very annoyed. But this was like, you know what, I don't care. My favorite one, my most like the one that I would really wanted to win, won. So yeah, I'm of course talking about Emma Stone for Poor Things. And this is her second, I think it's her second Best Actress award that she gets at the Oscars. So she's legendary, like incredible, just beautiful. She super well deserved. Um, Also want to shout out Carrie Mulligan in Maestro. She was incredible. But and Sandra Haller in Anatomy of a Fall. They were all like super talented as well. But Emma Stone brought her A game in Poor Things. The movie was so captivating, and she was such a like captivating actress in that. Like she played the character so well. Again, I made a full review of that in one of my episodes of the movie when I went and watched it because I thought it was like so good. But yeah, super well deserved. The moment where she was like up the stage with she lost her voice, and she said it was probably about when she was singing. Well, no, wait, she couldn't remember how she lost the voice, but she also tore her dress, the back of her dress. So yeah, that was so funny, and she tore it before coming up to stage, and she said it was when Ryan Gosling was performing Can. Um, I'm just Can the song. So yeah, that was. But also her speech was so moving when she um also thanked her daughter. I think she said like I think her daughter is like 2 years old or 3 years old. That was so moving. I almost like what I almost like cried because like she was feeling it so much, and it's a huge achievement honestly because like two times winning best actress in a leading role is just insane. Like come on, who does that? Like no one is doing it like her, So I'm very happy, very happy about her, and it's just very well deserved. The role was impeccable, and she was just, as I said, in her A game when it came to acting. So bless Emma Stone. And then she went back to Ginger again. So okay, cool, love that. So period. The dress was also very cute. I would say I liked it. Very nice. Now this is a big one. Um, David Joanne Randolph in The Holdovers won actress in a supporting role, and this was so well deserved. I also was rooting for America Ferrera, honestly, in Barbie, but honestly, like this was incredible, and her speech. Go listen to it. She talked about how like, um, you know, her whole career has been always like playing the tokenized version of a character, and she always tried to like make do with what she had, and she never thought she would actually get to this point, but it was just like you know she had a very long career, man, this woman, and she's just it was a beautiful moment, very moving speech as well. And I can't remember if Lupita Nyong'o was also, did she present the award? I can't remember if she was like there as well, but it was just like a beautiful moment. So honestly, go watch all these like little like acceptance speeches, because like you can tell also like how hard these people are working for these projects is just insane. Like creatives are never given the proper, accolades for how much work and how much work it takes to get to where they are, and it's just insane. So yeah, animated feature film, The Boy and the Heron won, and I was like, oh my god, Hayao Miyazaki is just like killing it, man. Like the movie was really good. It was like it was a trip, but yeah, very well deserved. Animation there was just, oof. It seems like Miyazaki's just like doing it every single time, and it gets better and better and better in terms of animation as well. So I don't even know how he does that. Like, how the hell does he do that? But he's killing it. So I really like the movie. I still don't know exactly what like. I'm still pondering about what it's actually about, because it's like very. I think my theory is that it is about creative processes and all that stuff, like, and imagination and all that. But it's just beautiful. Like the animation in there was insane. But yeah, um, I'm also very happy to see that costume design, Poor Things won. Holly Weddington won for that. Also, I was like, honestly, would have been fine with like Barbie as well. But I think Poor Things in terms of costumes, I'm gonna be controversial here, but I think they did the best job out of everyone. So I also talked about it in my review again about the costumes, because I thought it was like such an integral part of the movie as well. So yeah, like incredible stuff. Very happy about that. And yeah, well, overall, I think it was. I'm not gonna go into more details about the other winners, but Oppenheimer swept main categories, and also like cinematography, I think, and director. So it was very much a night for the Christopher Nolan's fans, and happy to see him win. Again, in terms of best picture, I wouldn't have given it to that, but everything else I think is deserved. So yeah, incredible stuff. Now, this was what was happening in terms of like winners, of course. Music performances, I want to touch a bit on that. Barbie ate down. Like the Barbie performances were incredible, incredible stuff. Billie Eilish, and she won also best song at the Oscars. So, and she's the youngest person to win it, like an Oscar and a Grammy for the song, and also I think it's the first time. Is it the first time of in general that like the same song wins best song at the Oscars and the Grammys? I think in general. It might be, but she's achieved so much with this song. It's just insane. It's definitely like a song that is made to be loved by the critics, and like it's such a good crossover between like movies and like songs in general. I don't know, wild stuff. So yeah, slateful, honestly. So that was pretty much it. Then I really love. I think the best one was, of course, I'm Just Cam. Like the performance they put up was insane, man. Like so like theater kid inspired. Like it was so musical. Like it felt like a musical for real, and the way he engaged with the audience was insane. He just started off from the audience and right behind Margot Robbie. It was just such a good one. And then went to the other cast members, and they sang together. And he also went to Emma Stone. Whenever these two interact, unfortunately they have a chokehold on the internet, because they always remind us of La La Land, and how well they play the couple there, and also how I think they used to date actually for real, but there's always this very like sweet nature and like melancholic nature whenever they interact, because it's just like you're always brought back to the movie, but also in general how much they root for that for each other, and how like it parallels the actual movie, because they don't end up together in the end, but they all go and get super famous in the movies, like, in their own ways, and it's the same thing here. And they reunite at the end of the movie, of course, in La La Land, and root for each other. Like, they're happy. They reminisce, or like they start reminiscing about like the past they had, but also how crazy like it is that it's actually happening here as well. Like, it's just, they always have a chokehold whenever there is an interaction between them. The internet goes into shambles, and they're like, oh my god, La La Land interaction again. They're the ones that got away, and all that stuff. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, Can and Ryan Gosling, they performed, like, the performance was insane. I am so impressed. That was definitely a highlight for me. Do I want to talk about anything else? Well, the John Cena thing, whatever. That was stupid. That wasn't too much of a highlight in my opinion. Like, him coming out naked and all that shit. Like, F off, whatever. It's not that important. Dresses. I loved Ariana Grande's dress here. It was just so good. And I love how she matched with her co-star for the upcoming Wicked movie. So she wore all pink to play Glinda, because she plays Glinda basically, yeah. And her co-star was wearing all green for the evil witch, of course, in the lore of the Wizard of Oz. But yeah, that was an incredible look served by both, honestly. I've seen the memes of Billie Eilish being compared to like Jigsaw and all that stuff, and I was like, okay, I cannot unsee it now, and it's true. It's true. So those were but I think she was looking very good, honestly. The look was served. Alex Constantine was also there, I think. Wasn't she? She was killing it. This girl, I'm so happy for her. She's like going to the best places. She's just stunting all the time. It's just so good to see. But yeah, Oscars were for pretty much fun, very much drama free, like, overall, I would say. So I'm glad about that. And yeah, like, very fun night, honestly. Very fun night. But yeah, I'm gonna take a small break, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the things, which are, of course, I want to talk about the Miley Cyrus family drama, and also, of course, Kate Middleton. We're gonna get into the real things now. Yeah. So, what are we doing here? This is more of the dramatic part of the episode, I guess. Like, well, dramatic. It's just celebrity drama, so there's nothing actually that's gonna affect your life at the end of the day. But if you love drama as much as I do, then stay tuned, because we're gonna talk about a lot of like celebrity drama. First of all, I want to talk about Miley Cyrus's family drama, I guess. Specifically, her mom, I guess, and, well, it involves pretty much anyone. Oh my god, was it that police? Holy shit! But anyways, so Miley Cyrus's parents, Tish and Billy Ray Cyrus, married in like 1993. That was like after only 2 years of dating, but I mean, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? If they're good with each other, that's great. But yeah, so they got married in 1983, and then they had, of course, I think it's 3 kids. So it's Noah Cyrus. I can't remember the brother, but it doesn't really matter because he's not really important in the story. It's not really important. But, and of course Miley. But yeah, Noah Cyrus is like much younger. But yes, so they got married 17 years later in 2013. There were already like some rumors about them divorcing, but then they dropped the, like, well, I think her mom filed for divorce, but then they dropped the divorce in that sense, so they kept them staying together. So there was already some sort of, I guess, like, uncertainty in the marriage, I guess, at the beginning already. Well, for the first 17 years, I guess. I don't know. That's a long ass time. Um, but yeah, in 2020, there's a bit of the first, I guess, like a first introduction properly to to the music from to the music industry from basically her family to her family decided to like basically bring in also her sister Noah Cyrus into the music of it all. So she's an artist now. She has plenty of songs. She's actually quite talented, but I don't think she ever got the spotlight for the right ways. Like it's never been about her music. No one that much cared about it, but it was mostly about who she was dating and all that stuff. So yeah, Noah Cyrus already talked about in 2020 how like difficult for her was to like grow up with her sister being a super mega star back in the days with Anna Montana, and how it affected her growth and was really really bad. But she did say that she didn't that the whole experience did not like stain her relationship with her sister. Like they still were incredibly good sisters and all that. So there are so many cute pictures of them as well when she was super young. But she seems like a very sweet girl as well. Like she's so young and she got thrown into the spotlight immediately because of her whole family. To be fair, so crazy. But anyways, so we jump from that possible seed of discord in the family as well again to 2022 when the parents finally divorced. They announced a divorce in April, and they actually do end up getting the divorce in the end. And that's when they basically properly split. Everyone had questions about it in the sense of like, oh, what happened? Is there like a rift in the family? Is there something happening? But nothing, I believe nothing like super serious came out of it until the year later. In August 2023, Miley Cyrus's mom, Tish, marries her boyfriend, who is an actor, Dominic Parcel. The two allegedly met through Instagram, I think she said, basically online. Everyone is in attendance. Miley is a bridesmaid, but her sister and her brother are not there. They are in a shopping mall buying stuff. They get popped, and I remember that time everyone was like, "Oh, what the fuck are they doing? Why are they not like at their mom's wedding?" So already you can see that people I mean, people start speculating already because I mean that's quite weird. I would say, like your children are not attending your wedding. Why would that be? Like what's going on there? Well, the reason is quite disturbing in my opinion. But before we get to that, basically, right after the engagement between Tish and her boyfriend Dominic, Billy Ray Cyrus also gets engaged to another woman. However, here's the other rift. This was also still the same month, 2023. Miley and Billy have unfollowed each other. Miley did not did not say anything about the engagement and all that stuff. So same year, 2023, but we got to October. Billy Ray Cyrus actually marries this lady, and none of the kids are at the wedding. So yeah, weird. Wild shit. But same month, so this was like October 2023. So I think you can see that people in the family are starting to pick sides between the mom and the dad in the divorce, because so Miley attended the wedding, but and the other children didn't, and the other side, which is basically Noah mostly and her brother, I guess, but whatever. they seem to be supporting mostly the dad, because here's what happened. October 11th, this is like after I think Miley went to Joe Rogan. Um, so Miley on the I think it was Joe Rogan. She talks about her sister, and she talks about her in terms of like being an emo kid, and so Noah feels some type of way about it, and she comments on a TikTok where there was a snippet of the interview saying that this video was very disrespectful and all that. It's not nice. Like, it's not clear if she refers to Miley being disrespectful or Joe Rogan being disrespectful. Um, oh, well, but I think, well, actually, never mind, because that was a comment in 2023. But I think the actual interview was much earlier. But who knows? Because why would you? I think it was actually 2020 when she went to Joe Rogan. That's very weird as well, honestly. Why would she like find a? How could you even find actually a video right now of her sister and comment just now about it? It seems very weird. Very weird. But anyways, either way, in 2024 at the Grammys, Miley, of course, wins her first Grammy, and her second, and also a second Grammy. And one of the acceptance speeches, I remember she did like congratulate everyone, including her sister, except her dad. So she's not complimenting her, like she's not thanking her dad at all. So it's clear. The one thing is clear is the only thing is clear is that Miley's definitely picking her mom's side in the divorce, whatever. Her sister seems to be just like there, but maybe she doesn't want to get involved into the bullshit, and I respect that, because what came out after that is quite weird. But yeah, let me first basically say, like, yeah, it's like, so basically at the Grammys she attends with her mom and her stepsister, I guess. So there's a lot of like also stepsisters in this in this family, but stepsisters and stepbrothers and all that is quite wild. But anyways, so there's another interesting fact that comes out right after the Grammys. Basically, her mom Tish basically goes on a podcast called Call Her Daddy. Of course, you might know her. You might know the podcast. And she opens up about the divorce with Billy Ray Cyrus, right? And she talks about how basically she felt like she should have. Well, she kept staying in the marriage longer because she wanted her daughter, the younger daughter, specifically Noah Cyrus, basically to have more of a normal family. I guess, I don't know. It doesn't really work for me, honestly, because like whatever. Like if you know, like one thing is for sure, if the parents are always fighting and they're not happy, they should not stick together to just like pretend like they're a happy family. It's even worse. You're gonna create so many issues for your children. But yeah, and she did say then in the interview that she wished she actually divorced sooner, because maybe it would have been the best choice for also her daughter to not be to not be affected so much by the family dynamics and all that stuff. But yeah, you cannot cry over spilled milk, I guess. But yeah, so basically she also talks about how she lost her mom during the pandemic, and it was one of the worst things that happened to her life. And yeah, and her husband in all this, Billy Ray Cyrus, at the time, did not care about it. It was not there. So she felt completely isolated by him, and she knew at that point that it was the last straw, basically. Yeah. So that's what's the recent news. And then still in February 2024, a new source breaks down a news that basically family dynamics have always been pretty bad, and then Noah seems to always be close with Billy Ray, while Miley is always close to her mom. And there seems to be an actual rift between the two, between the sisters and the actual, of course, the parents, because it sort of feels like they've been forced to pick sides, and it's just terrible, honestly, when it comes to divorces. So that's why I also think that the divorce should have happened way sooner, because what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been dealt so much healthy, in a much more healthy way, honestly. So yeah, that's that. And so you can, like, this source, we don't know if it's legit or not, but it does say that basically after the divorce, the family dynamics have always I've broken into like irreparable parts, I guess. So yikes. Then still February 2024, at the end of it, Daily Mail enters the chat with a new hot terrible tea. This is what I've been referring to for the past like 10 minutes or something. It comes out basically that Tish, Miley Cyrus's mom, the new, her new baby daddy, I guess, her new husband, he actually dated Noah Cyrus. So, Noah's mom married her daughter's ex-boyfriend, I guess. Also, the age gap wild, but apart from that, how the fuck do you, as a mom, how do you even do that? Like, that's insane. That is crazy shit. But yeah, the Daily Mail was basically was on her, on Tish's side, saying that she's delusional to think that they would ever date her or something. And she'll do anything to be painted as a victim for Noah, but like literally, what the fuck? And they reveal that Noah was never invited to the wedding because of this. But if you don't invite her to the wedding, it means that probably something is up there. You know what I mean? I personally believe that it's actually true, that they actually dated. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. And then, after they broke up and all, after a while, then he slid into her mom's DMs and they got married. I wouldn't think it's too far-fetched. And it's terrible. So there's a reply to that from Us Weekly. So it seems that both Tish's PR team, I guess, if she even has one, and Noah Cyrus's PR team, they're going back and forth through different magazines, basically, and they reveal basically that Noah and her mom haven't spoken since the marriage, with the second marriage, of course. Oh well, they were with Dominic, and that they're trying, like, the other camp, the other party is trying every single strategy to like diffuse this story, because they don't want bad press in that sense, right? So shit is wild. Then we move to March 2024, so very recently. Noah makes her first appearance since this feud, and yeah, with her new boyfriend, she looks fine. She looks cool. She's wearing pretty cool. Well, she's with her titties out, to be fair, at a fashion show, but cool. Yeah. There's more stuff coming out saying like she was offended, of course, that her mom married her ex boyfriend, and the relationship between her and Dominic was never like a proper relationship, but it was more like a friends with benefits. But still, it's still fucking weird knowing that the man you married had sex with your child is just fucked up. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just too weird. Like, what the hell? As soon as I read it, I was like, there's no fucking way. And also, why the fuck is Miley siding with her mom then? Like, I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I understand maybe that her dad was, Billy Ray was a terrible person to her. But also at the same time, your mom is not, like, is not even, like, better than that. Like, she's literally, like, marrying a guy who fucked your sister. Like, what the fuck? You just have a very dysfunctional family, which is, like, honestly, no one's fault. Like, it's not their fault. It's their parents' fault, of course. But also, she should know better. She should also try and talk to her sister about this because it's like weird shit. You know what I mean? I would be freaked out, honestly. Um, but here's the thing. At that point, I was like, oh no way. And that's when Miley's PR team comes in, and through the People magazine, there's a new story coming out that basically Miley had no idea about this drama with Dominic. She didn't know anything about it, and they did say that Miley confronted her mom about this, saying that it's a very um, weird situation, and she just says that she wants her mom to be happy, but it's yeah, allegedly they confront each other, but that's where we close in a way with the drama. This is the timeline, but here are my thoughts. Why the fuck are you doing all these antics? First of all, like, how would you even think that it was an okay thing to marry a man who's like was first of all way older than your daughter, and also who like had sexual relationships with her, and you still married a guy? Like, what the hell? Um, and just in general, I just like families who go through like divorces. It's always a complicated situation, but to drag it out so long and to be in the spotlight and knowing that everyone knows every single thing that you do, I think you should have just like girl like gotten away from him as soon as you could because you knew that it wasn't good for you. You should have just like saved yourself and saved your family in that sense. But I think the prolonged stay in the marriage also affected what she did after in a way. What what Tish did in the long run, but it's just weird. And having your children pick sides is just the worst. Like honestly, thing that you could do to your children. Apart from of course, fucking your daughter's ex boyfriend or something. Like what the hell? So yeah, messed up family, very messed up. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because I always thought that it's so weird that Bailey Ray Cyrus and her mom were so okay with sending Miley Cyrus at such a young age to enslave herself basically in the Disney machine. Like there's always something weird coming out of these stories. Like it seems that all the child actors who went through Disney or like in general always have very fucked up families. Surprise, because no one would ever do that to their children, honestly. Especially knowing how like exploitative the industry is overall. So yeah, that's some weird ass shit. Now to close it all off, I want to talk about Kate Middleton, man. I want to talk about Kate Middleton. Where the hell is my queen, Kate? Well, I honestly have to say, like, I never really cared about her because I always think she's been a bit of a boring person, I guess. Um, not boring, but like pretty blank. And I would say, like, maybe that's the reason why like it was such a successful marriage. Like, she was the perfect choice because she's like perfectly moldable in a way, and she's the perfect fit for a family who is very controlling, I guess, in that sense. Um, but yeah, like, so it all started because of this infamous, very infamous picture posted on Kate's Instagram. I think it was 14th of March or something. Yes, probably that. The internet was in shambles because the picture is basically depicting her and her three children. Allegedly, this is the first picture of her official after 3 months of not seeing her in the public. So because she had a surgery, an abdominal surgery in January, right? So the last photo we saw of her technically was December, even though people have said that there is a photo of her with her mom. Well, her mom driving her around from February or something. But I couldn't find it, to be fair. So I don't know. But anyways, this was the first picture we got from her after the very invasive surgery that she had. Mind you, we still don't know, actually, to be fair, how the surgery went, if it went well, which also is creating even more of a situation where like you are speculating even more of what's going on, because if you don't disclose any information, people are going to start making theories, of course. And so yeah, this picture specifically caused a meltdown because basically the picture is very much edited, it's very weird. The like Kate's hand on on my left um is blurred out, and then her son's fingers are weird. I don't know. Her daughter's sleeve is also messed up, and her daughter's skirt is also, the seam is actually pretty weird. There's a lot wrong in this picture. The zipper in her of her jacket is weird as well. It did come out after that, after the picture was posted, that basically the picture was heavily edited, and it was so bad that no, it wasn't that bad, but like the royal family kept, like, thought it was such a bad thing that they had to like issue a kill, was it called kill notice, kill note, kill notice, I think it was, which basically means that they're gonna basically pull out all the pictures of her that went on journals and all that stuff, to basically redact everything, right? To take the photo out of the magazines. And I think it's the first time I've ever seen this, but on Instagram, her photo, if you go, I think it's still up. If you go there, there's a red writing right at the bottom of it, which says that the picture has been edited. This is not the real picture and all that stuff. So there's a huge warning there and all that stuff. So the royal family took it seriously, you know. Now, this would have been all fine and dandy if it was just a normal edited picture, like, nothing crazy, I guess. But what makes it odd, first of all, is that as soon as this happened, the royal family, I guess the PR team or whatever, they decided not to publish the original picture, for example, which is fine, I guess. But also, they have refused to, like, there's been no other picture of her after that as well. And she put out a statement, technically her, I mean, I don't know, we don't know, but saying that she personally edited a picture, and that it's something that everyone does, and she feels sorry that this created a huge, conversation about it, about this whole thing, and like, basically, I personally think that she was thrown under the bus, personally, because it's so weird. Like, what the fuck? Very weird behavior. Because honestly, like, first of all, I don't buy it. Like, imagine Kate Middleton editing her own pictures with her, with her children. And honestly, the type of editing here, while it's like a bit weird, it seems also professionally edited in a way. Like, it's the detailed editing that either is done by AI or something, or I don't know, something. Like, something is weird here. I personally don't think she edited it. Like, why would Kate Middleton edit her own picture? Honestly, I don't think as a public figure that she even posts herself. Like, it's probably someone from a PR team who posts and like lines up posts for her. And so also, why throw her under the bus? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you just blame one of the editors, whoever edited the picture, whoever had this idea in mind to do it? Why have her say that it was her fault and that she edited a picture? As if she could ever edit a picture this way. Like, come on. It's just fucking weird. So, of course, this sent the internet into a frenzy. First of all, I think the climate is also pretty weird with the royal family, because also King Charles was diagnosed with like a cancer that we don't know exactly where it is. It came out of a surgery, so they were doing a surgery to enlarge his prostate, and they found a form of cancer. We don't know where, but it must be there, honestly, like where they did the surgery, because how else would they find it? But yeah, that's one. So there was already like a bit of skepticism on like how stable the crown was going to be again, because honestly, he hasn't been in power for that long, anyways. But that was one. Then she went through surgery, Kate, and we didn't know anything about this for like a good 3 months. So yeah, like that was very weird. So now everything, of course, conspiracies are of course starting, and to like they're literally like spreading like wildfire, honestly. And so people are saying some people are saying that she got killed, of course. So we're bringing back that Lady Diana. Like, it never helps, also because like the track record is so weird with the way they communicate news, and there's always like been a bit of a mystery with behind like all these incidents in the royal family's history. So it's unfortunately like so tied to their like existence in a way that they cannot escape conspiracies in that sense at this point. But it was a very predictable thing. So that's why even more of a reason, in my opinion, to like have her post under a picture of herself right after this shenanigans, right? Just to, because like the people want to know most of all if she's doing okay, if she's um like if she's fine, like if something of the sort, like if she's doing fine, you know. But and it would be so easy to disprove the whole like conspiracy by just posting a photo of her, unedited, of course, uh, doing fine. I don't know, taking tea, whatever, something, or her going around or something. So, which leads me to believe, second of all, that maybe her surgery didn't go well, or it didn't go as planned, or something happened, you know? Also, because we don't know exactly when this photo was taken, where it was taken, like, I don't know. The context of the photo is also interesting. I don't know. Weird stuff. But, anyways, so all these questions, no answers. They're making things even more like suspicious. Some people are saying that she got a BBL and she's recovering from it. And I was like, yes, she definitely needed some like enhancements there, I guess. I don't know. Some people are saying that she she's planning. Well, they're planning to replace her with someone else, which would be crazy, of course. But yeah. So they're like the internet is in a frenzy. They all want to know where she's at, but the royal family keeps on refusing to like say anything. And I think what's even worse and weirder to me is that William, her husband hasn't said anything about any of it all. Like nothing about the editing, nothing about the surgery, nothing of the sort. Now I read a very interesting article from the Cut where they go into detail about like basically the current situation of the crown due to like following these events. So it was a very interesting piece because basically, according to them, oh, well, the truth is at this point is that no matter what happened to or happens to Kate and Charles, the only two people left, like there are prominent, I guess, in the royal family are Camilla and William, who are both actually not very public friendly in that sense. Like they're not really beloved by the public per se. They're not really and they're not really interested too much into the crown either. Like there are some interviews of Camilla where of course she passed on the first opportunity to become consort queen when she first had it, and then she also has been very silent ever since she became queen. She hasn't been like doing much, honestly. So she's very much uninterested in the like crown of it all. She probably just wanted the man, and that's it, which is fair, honestly. And William has said in multiple interviews that it would be, in a perfect world, it would be great for him to like only care about his family and like be interested in the people that he loves and all that stuff. But unfortunately, he cannot have the luxury to do that. His duty is his duty is a crown. Basically, he has to, carry the weight on his shoulders, and it does seem that he's not very like, it's not something that he chose, of course, and it doesn't seem like it's an ideal world for him, but he has to do it. So they're both very, I would say, unappealing monarchs in that sense. Let's just say. So yeah, while the other two people were like, more fit for a role, which is of course Charles. He was waiting his whole life for the fucking crown, and now he's just, I don't know if he's gonna kick the bucket, but who knows? And Kate, to be quite frank, Kate is, as I said, like at the beginning, she's the perfect prototype to be queen consort in that sense. Like she appears like in many different settings, like doing charitable actions, and she's not outspoken. She's very controlled. She's very, very well mannered and all that. So she's truly perfect for the role, in my opinion, and very moldable as the royal family would like it to be. But yes. So the outcome of it all is that we don't know what happened to her, but we know that the crown is suffering a lot. You know what I mean? So yes, the internet is into a frenzy, and I think, well, the only thing we can like basically hope for is maybe like a new picture coming out soon of her. I don't know. Hope so. Hopefully that will be what's gonna happen, because that would squash anything. But if something does happen, like something crazy comes out, damn, I'd be scared. I'd be scared to know what happens. So, I mean, of course, we shouldn't feed too much into the conspiracy of it all, but it's kind of hard not to. You know what I mean? When there's so little information coming from the royal family, and I think people are owed an explanation at this point, because they are public figures at the end of the day, and you have publicized this like surgery so much, and then you don't say anything about it. Like what the hell? I really hope she got like some buccal fat removal, or some like like I don't know, waist reduction, or she got some organs out of her body so she's like skinny as fuck. I hope that's the sort of vibe we're looking at, or a BBL, or some Botox, and maybe the surgeries when did not go as planned. She needs some time to recover. I hope it's that sort of thing, and not any other thing. But I do have a feeling also that it has to it has to do a bit with the like the marriage that she has with William, that is not the perfect one, and there's plenty of rumors of him cheating on her already, and maybe they're trying to throw her under the bus to get her out of the royal family and have a new, a new future queen consort in that sense. Who knows? I hope it's not that. And maybe we haven't heard from her in a while because, well, she's trying to file divorce, but she cannot, right? So maybe they're trying to figure out first what to do between them, behind closed doors, and then when they find a satisfactory outcome, or like a suitable, situation for both, then they will come out and like communicate it to us. But who knows? At this point, anyone's guess is as good as mine. You know what I mean? So, I hope this is not an Avril Lavigne situation where they're just wiping her out. Please, God, no. Let's not start that. We don't want doppelgangers and all that shit. But one thing is for sure, we got so many good memes out of this. So, yeah, I'm loving the culture. I'm loving what's going on. So, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be alive in this like incredible historical period of our lives. So monumental, honestly. Well, yeah. With that being said, this is the end of the episode. A bit of a wild ride, honestly, between like so many interesting things that happened. But yeah, look out for the news. Look out for the news, and if you ever wish to get into the royal family, just don't. Don't marry any prince, because you're gonna get fucked up. You know what I mean? So yeah, have a lovely week ahead of you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.